planet from the 47 kind of has two main aspects to it. One is that there's a call to see yourself in the, as part of the bigger scheme of things, and kind of see that you are a small microcosm of the bigger macrocosm. That there's, just to look at yourself in the kind of cosmic sense of things, greater picture, the whole as above, so below, and that you are one, but like a small cog in the whole big wheel. And so just to put a bit of perspective on your life, if it comes up in a reading, it could be suggesting that. Another thing that the planet will suggest is to have a look at your gravitation field, or the things that you have attracted around you, and what sort of stuff is around in your life. What type of relationships do you constantly have? What kind of jobs? What kind of general life things have you attracted around yourself into your gravitational field that you have surrounded yourself with? And just to be aware of these things. It can also be positive and magic in the sense of that it will allow you to attract stuff that you want, into your gravitational field, to become like a manifesting magnet of sorts. But we'll go to the book. The planet shows us our place in creation. It encourages us to remember just how immense and awe-inspiring the universe is. The planet suggests that you should try to view life in the cosmic sense for a moment and try to see the huge tapestry and wonder of creation. The planet asks you to ponder what it is all about. The planet moves around the universe in a precise orbit and trajectory. It reminds you of the patterns of life and the different seasons that they must go through. The universe is vast and ancient place and has experienced more than humans could possibly imagine. You must remember that you're as much part of creation as the planets, the solar system, the suns and the galaxies. You're a child of the stars, and you should try to remember that when life seems not worth living or worth the effort. However, if you're starting to take yourself too seriously or feeling that you're of immense importance in the universe or humanity as a whole, then the planet arrives to remind you that your life, while part of the great whole, is just a tiny, tiny fraction of it, and no matter what you do or achieve, it doesn't really compare to anything on the grand scale of things. The planet reminds you to be aware of your individual insignificance and to stop claiming to be more than you actually are. I'll just add to there, without feeling that life is hopeless and terrible and that you're worthless and all that. Not that kind of thing. It's like hubris, or when your ego is getting out of hand. Not that you're not worth this existing and all that. The planet wants you to be aware of what you have captured in your own atmosphere and gravitational pull. Is everything in your personal orbit helpful and useful, or have you surrounded yourself with junk and negativity? Extra note should be taken of this idea if the planet appears with the monk, which is about simplicity and removing stuff around you, so that you have a fairly simple existence. The planet is an extremely useful servant in rituals where you need to feel extremely big and powerful, or where massive results are needed. The planet is the servant of manifesting, as the planet's gravity can pull to it anything that is needed. But always keep in mind just how easy it is to clutter up the atmosphere with useless stuff. The planet can be used in banishing rituals to clear your orbit of useless debris and junk that you've accumulated over the years. Very useful in all type of banishing rituals. The planet can also be used to see the patterns and seasons of life. Invoke the planet to see the orbits and patterns that the operator is spinning around in, that you are spinning around in, that you're involved in. If you find out you're just repeating patterns over and over again, use the planet to break the cycle. So an awful lot of stuff going on there with the planet, and I have to apologise for my crazy cat who's running around me at the moment. Sorry for the noise. But yeah, a lot with the planet, and it has a lot of different aspects and different kind of sides, and can be used in many different ways. So a very kind of servant that can be used in an awful lot of different situations, and worth checking out if it's not one of the more popular servants, at least not at the moment. So spend some time with the planet and see what you think. So if you want to find out more about the 40 servants, you can go to the40servants.com, and there you will find all the information you will need to start working with the 40 servants. You'll also find links to where you can buy the grimoire and where you can buy the deck, and all the information that you could possibly ever want on the 40 servants will be there.